So let's talk a bit about design flexibility. Exactly how flexible we are in terms of designing. So let me tell you this, something that you will be expecting very soon, and something that we currently have, which is the simple drag and drop. You see how flexible you are just by dragging and dropping elements into the canvas, okay? It's exactly like in Photoshop. You also have keyboard shortcuts like in Photoshop, such as duplicating, which is Command D. Okay, I know in Photoshop it's Command J to duplicate a layer. Okay. Also, by the way, we are going to hopefully soon. Well, not hopefully. We are going to release the new layers. The new layers panel. At the moment, we have the most basic one, but very soon I'm going to be doing a webinar on the new layers panel, and yeah, I'm going to show you how extremely similar, if not better, it is than Photoshop. Okay. All right. So we just talked about how flexible I am. What I wanted to mention most importantly is text relativity. Okay. Text relativity is a pretty important function to have when creating landing pages. It pushes down all elements while your content manager is adding the content. Okay. So to do this, let's go here, for example, you see design means business. And you're going to see here, there's a button that says there's a button on that element. If you click on that button right now, when you drag and drop a text, you see that it's normal, nothing happens. So you need to click right here. This is text relativity. Okay. This means, okay, that if, let's say, your content manager gets into the platform, which, by the way, if you want to know how your content manager sees the website, you just need to click on content mode, and that's it. So design means business. Let's start typing a few things. You can see that automatically, if I press enter, my elements will move down. If I do backspace, elements will move back up. Okay, so you can see that text relativity is pretty much important, especially when your content manager is adding, changing, updating text, putting more lines into it. Okay, so again, I just put how to activate your text relativity. So you drag and drop a text element in case you're doing that, and of course you select the small round button that is located on the bottom left of the text element. Okay, it doesn't have to be text, it could be paragraph, and it could also be title. Fonts. A lot of you are asking, how can I change font or put a specific font into my website? It's extremely easy. Okay, you have two ways to do it. Either you go on, sorry, I'm just going to close that to show you better. Either you go to View, Paragraph Style, or you can double click, and you're going to see that automatically you have a design panel that changed to the font design panel. Okay, you're going to click on font, and you're going to have a variety of fonts that we have, and then you're going to see a button that says add fonts. A pop-up window will appear. You can add Google fonts. Okay, so you have a variety of Google fonts. So we have all fonts from Google. You can upload your own fonts. Okay, let me just do it. Click on upload new fonts. So you can upload fonts from your computer. Let's see what I have. There. No, I don't have fonts. Do I have fonts here? Okay. So Georgia. Too many. So I have 3 fonts here. Ditto. Okay. I click open, and it automatically adds to my site. Okay, if I want to take them off, I take them off. And you can also connect Typekit fonts. Okay, you need to have a Typekit account, and you have to have your own fonts into your Adobe Typekit, and then you simply put the Typekit token, and you're good to go. All right, so double click on the text, choose font, choose the Add Fonts button, and then you just simply need to upload your font. Click OK, and then select again the font that you want. Buttons. We call in web design, especially in marketing, we call normal buttons CTA buttons. CTA stands for call to action buttons. Okay. So first of all, you can lose those buttons where you have to have a shape, make it round, basically do what you normally do on a shape, and then put text into it. Today we have full functioning with over 30 effects buttons. Okay, let me just show you how flexible you are with these buttons. If you go on preview, you see here, this is a CTA button. If I hover over, this is the effect that I added. I can do basically whatever I want with it. To do that, you go to your elements panel, buttons. You have a variety of buttons here. I chose the radius button, the round button. Okay, so you're very flexible as if it was a shape. Again, you do as you please. So everything is done through the properties panel here for the buttons. Okay, so let's replicate exactly this, the download now button. So let's do download now, right? And the text style is the same thing as your paragraph style. So the first thing that you need to do before you even create a button and you assign the font itself is to create inside the paragraph style a text called button. Okay, so let's create a new one. Let's call it CTA. Okay, you create a new one by clicking save as a new style. You click check, make sure that it's centered, choose the font that you want, make sure that it's white. Oh no, we want it to be black. So CTA. So I created a paragraph style. Okay, I called it CTA. I customized it, and now I'm ready to use it. So I'm going to click on the button, text style, CTA, as you can see. Okay. Here you can see you have, I don't know, like 20 effects, 10 background effects and 10 border effects, I think even more. And you also have additional effects when you roll over with your mouse on the button itself. Okay, so you have these hang. Whatever. Okay, so let's choose a background, which is black. And because I'm black on white, I'm going to choose this when I hover over. I always like to put both of them, even though it's not necessary. And text hover color, meaning that when you hover with your mouse, has to be changed to, let's say, white. Cool. Let's go on preview. Scroll down. Boom. Okay. Let's go back. All right, so adding CTA buttons, I explained it to you. At the end of the webinar, this presentation will be sent to you, so don't worry with all the steps, okay? CTA is call to action buttons.